This, of course, in Abu Dhabi, but involving the Dallas Mavericks. Game 2 of the preseason, and off we go with Kevin Cutler handling the jump ball. Same referees from the other day, Sean Wright, Kevin Cutler, and Ashley Moyer-Gleish. And here we go with preseason game number 2, starting with that aforementioned Luka Lively pick and roll. Minnesota guards it well and forces Luka to kick the ball out. And a three-pointer, and it's a much better start shooting threes for Dallas today as Luka drains one. As you and I and Brian talked about the other day, Mavericks certainly want to run the ball more. Here's a three-point try by Karl Anthony Towns. He made his first three the other day. See Anthony Edwards getting a touch of the ball just a moment ago. He's back for the Timberwolves after missing the preseason opener. There is a rumble down the lane. Remember that this summer, Karl Anthony Towns played in the FIBA World Cup for the Dominican Republic. His late mother was Dominican, and he's played his international basketball for the Dominican Republic. As you see, Grant Williams hit a three. Edwards the dime, Conley the three, and it's 8-6 Minnesota. Lively catches and finishes from Luka.
Sometimes you got to rebound in numbers.
Lively barely got himself back in bounds and then turned into trouble. Towns steals it and then manages to go down to the floor and make a heck of a pass to Rudy Gobert. You know, kind of getting back to the point about Minnesota and their offseason and what to expect this year. I still think, and maybe, you know, look, as Green knocks down a three, this is a 4-point play. We'll clean this up in a minute on Minnesota. So to get back to my point about Minnesota a moment ago, there may be a lot of people who disagree with me on this. I know that when you make the trade they made for Gobert, you probably have higher expectations than being the 8th seed. And Shake Milton in the game for Minnesota. Here's Anderson coming down the lane, and it opens up at the last second, and Anderson on the up and under. Nice finish. The Mavericks did not lead at all in Thursday's game. They did take an early lead tonight, but Minnesota has led for most of the first quarter.
We had a very high-powered production meeting planning out some Take That With You recordings right before this broadcast, too. Very exciting stuff.
Here is a way too open baseline, and Naz Reid takes advantage. Here's Gobert operating in a post-up situation and trying to, and successfully overpowering Lively. That's something that, you know, I know that Rick Carlisle in his time here used to call maybe one of the most effective shots in the game, offensive rebound, kick out for an open three. So there's certainly a lot of truth in what you're saying.
In favor of getting back in an effort to limit transition offense the other way. But now we're seeing the pendulum swing right back. I mean, we're seeing teams get offensive rebounds 30 to 35% of the time.
To stop that Timberwolves 12-love run.
Yeah, Jaden said, stop counting, Mark. I got you.
Here is Jordan McLaughlin. That is a tough pass and a pretty nice finish. 3G out there behind the back pass in transition. What?
You see something new every time you watch an NBA game.
Splash down, Luka for three.
The ability to knock down open shots, can do some other little things. We just saw him there stifle the Karl Anthony Towns drive and then give the pass ahead to Luka.
Yeah, for a finish, too. Here's Rashawn Holmes off a pass from Hardaway. Holmes missing inside in a layup attempt. Running the floor is Towns, and scoring and drawing a foul as well. As we noted earlier, 3rd last year in deflections, along with being 5th in steals per game and 4th in blocks per game. I would say that, you know, Minnesota's two superpowers, for lack of a better term. Williams eventually did collect it. We go into the last 2 minutes now. And wow, what a pass. A laser on the bounce to Williams in a post-up position. Outside to Green, and Green beats the shot clock buzzer. And off target on that attempt from deep. Let's see if the starters can set the table for the bench players who will play the second half.
Whether that's a point guard or like Anthony Edwards, maybe an off guard or even a small forward, Josh is going to have to spend a lot of time defending on an island at the top of the arc like that.
Now Luka coming down the edge of the lane. 8 straight for Dallas.
Do you out-fight, out-muscle, out-scratch, out-claw your opponent to go get that ball? And too often last year, the Mavs just lost those 50-50 ball chances, but they're doing a much better job of that today.
Running the floor, Dante Exum scoring. Luka is not playing. We totally expected that he would not play in the second half, but starters Jaden Hardy, Josh Green, and Grant Williams. All three started today's game, and they're on the floor right now here at the beginning. Hardy made a three from the left wing. He'll drive it up the left side of the floor this time. Milton with the rebound. Naz Reid stays down there after falling down out of bounds, and he ends up being in the right position when he was on the floor for the Duke Blue Devils in his one season. Reid will let it rip on another three. That's two made threes here in the third quarter for Naz Reid. And you're also impacting young people with, not just obviously teaching basketball skills is cool. That's a great finish by Exum on the drive. They signed him to a 3-year extension. Here's Derek Jones Jr. driving and missing on a layup attempt. Running the floor. Oh, Reid mad at the rim.
A lot of second chance points for Minnesota in this quarter as the Mavs try and make this comeback.
Throwaway, and Hardaway got back and broke up the Jordan McLaughlin alley-oop pass. This is not an alley-oop pass that will be broken up from the floor and out the three-point line. His three-point percentages over 4 years at Wichita State, 34%, and in his 1 year playing in College Station, 31%. Here's Leonard Miller for three. He's worst-case scenario, a future Texas Legends player, but there is one open two-way contract spot. You've got A.J. Lawson and Mike Miles on two-way contracts. Here's Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan in the paint. Nope. Follow-up, though, by Josh Minot. And it's because you do find out how you're going to be spending 6 months of your life, essentially. And so when it came out on August 17th, it was time to start doing the breakdown. And I'm not quite to the stage, Bobby, where I have the whole schedule committed to memory yet.
You know a lot of the days, maybe not all in sequence yet.
My name is Mark. I have a problem. Yeah. I have a problem of obsessing over the schedule too much.
Oh
man, what is Dexter Dennis doing out there? Jaden Hardy misses on a three. By the way, we've seen some sloppiness, but a minute ago that was not sloppy. Matt Ryan off-target shot, but an offensive rebound. Ryan played with the Lakers and Pelicans last year. Here's Luka Garza. He flings and hits a three.
8 offensive rebounds in the second half. They've turned those into 12 points. So again, if you want to make a comeback, you've got to limit them to one shot.
Jaden Hardy with the drive and finishes.
Nice take.
Hardy with 8. Also 17 points in the game. Long rebound. Another offensive rebound for Minnesota. Wendell Moore missed. Minot got it. And Jelly Walker comes in immediately, runs a pick and roll with Lively, kick out pass. Hardy for three. Matt Ryan, he puts up a three-pointer and it's no good. And Lawson making his presence felt with a defensive board. And Greg Brown, that is going to count right now. Not by much and not often. They didn't lead at all Thursday. But this is a chance to make it a one-possession game. Jelly Walker, bang! Brown with another rebound. His pass out is deflected. Then he chases it down. Dexter Dennis attacks the closeout. And from a mile away, you could see that Dexter Dennis. 2 or 3 guys right now that the numbers just simply say they're not going to be part of the team once training camp comes to its conclusion, as Greg Brown makes it a three-point game with a dunk.
Absolutely. And like you said, Mark, maybe a couple of the guys that don't make the final roster will be on the Legends.
Yep.
And guys get hurt, guys get traded, things happen, and all of a sudden there's an opportunity for someone who's maybe not. And we know he's going to probably try and go for 50.
Here's Leonard Miller for three. Oh, this really now makes it difficult to see a pathway for the Mavs to come back here in the last 140 of the game. Minnesota, of course, doing the sporting thing. They have that last possession. They just let the shot clock expire and not take a final shot. And there you see the last seconds go off the clock. And so it's done and dusted. Minnesota won by 12 in the first of the Abu Dhabi games.